Hey, Killer, how's it going, dude? Try this bad boy out. Dad tip number 39. They really stepped up the production value in episode 5. Dad. Dad, wake up. Wake up, pretend to be dead. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Why didn't you click the streamer safe mode? Because I want to see. I don't want to like inhibit the game at all. So if it gets blocked on YouTube, oh well. I don't care. Twitch is okay with it. So. And also 10 minutes ago. I finally opened my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Oh, a moving box, not a moving box. Morning, Manda Panda.
Ugh.
Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Dad tip number 40. Managing debt is just a part of being an adult.
Build that dad.
Oh my god. So I need to build a dad. Let's go with that. Oh boy. That's totally Aaron's hair. Oh yeah, it's Aaron and Danny's hair from Game Grumps. The first, like, 3 options. That is funny. That's totally Goku's hair. Should we just make our dad Goku? Should I go back and make a Goku dad? No, we can't do that. That would be funny though. Space Warrior hair. Wait. Oh yeah, Aaron, Danny. That's Aaron's button hair. Make myself. I'm not a dad though. I guess I can try. Oh, these eyes are great. Space Warrior eyes. So many Space Warrior options. Well, I guess you can make Goku. There's probably an achievement for doing all the Space Warrior stuff. That's so creepy. I kind of like the kitty mouth. Gap tooth. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, they gave Danny his scar on the eyebrows. That's funny. Wizard brows. Visor glasses. Vernon glasses. No glasses. No piercings. A Bergie shirt. Danny's clothes. Egg nips. Flower tea. Maple bay tea. A kitten suit. Plain suit. Probably go with that one. Looking good, Daddy.
Name that dad.
Oh, God. Do the big lips, please. Okay, wait. I'll do the big lips. I don't think it's gonna matter because you can't see the mouth through the, Yeah, you can't see the mouth at all. Which one's the big lips? The hamburger ones you wanted? Honestly, stick with the kitty mouth because you can't see the mouth at all.
Name that dad.
Oh, God. So it's not completely me.
Be that dad.
Hey, Joshy. Thank you, sir. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and begin to look through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your father and I... Oh, sorry, okay. The only way your mother and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. Is Shamal your daughter after the dad? I think it's supposed to be implied that either you adopted her with another guy, or she looks just like her mother. I think that's what they're trying to imply. But whenever we try to take them off, you start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon. You went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right. Yep. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Oh. Dad! I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave.
Oh, no.
I don't think that was his... Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later on the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Wow. Ouch, kid. The Scommunist Manifesto. had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P.
Aww.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing up those two up.
Dad.
Dad, Emma R is my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little bit of effort. Oh right, Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, pooped her pants during a sleepover. Let's go with that one. Dad, that was me. I did that. Oh. And I was having a sleepover with Emma R, who isn't Emma P. She never told anyone, though. True blue, that Emma R. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you've ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFridays. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blast. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z. Ugh. Dad. Still can't drive past that McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. Yeah, so she's definitely after her mother.
Oh.
I finally decide to break the silence. It's kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hostel parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender. But of course I was freaking out. And the little lady who crashed into us was freaking out. And I didn't know what to do. This definitely sounds like something I would do. But your mother, oh man. She holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes. The calmest I've ever seen her. She says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." Oh, this is sad. She was right, you know. I stare at the picture longer, maybe too long. I miss her. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Remember I broke the back window? We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff for you to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It'll forever hold a place in my heart. But it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away and I get in the car in position to follow it. I watch our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features That's right, you heard me, a garage big enough for not one, but 2 whole cars, as well as room for all of my very important dad tools, and my motorcycle, my sick hog, the old steel pony, Dad's little motor velocipede, Dad, the 2-wheel transportation station, Dad. I have never ridden a motorcycle in my life, and to be honest, I'm afraid of them. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to? So I don't have to, you know, waste gas. I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know... Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right?
Huh?
Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. You want to chase around any rowdy teens then off the lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey.
Okay.
I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior.
Huh.
Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen.
Huh.
I'm just going to ignore that. But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, clear your jets. You have to promise that we're going to take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. Hey, Craig. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hiya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form there, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud.
Oh.
Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. We need to unpack first. I need some coffee. Did you even sell the dogs? You know it. Thank you for moving us to an area where the dog to person ratio is very high. I only want what's best for you. I hope you're prepared for the frequency at which I interrupt conversations to yell dog to rocket way up. I mean, you do that a lot already. Hey, it's a dog. Wait, false alarm. It was just a funny shaped rock. If you want to see real dogs so bad, let's go to that park around the corner. What is this? So the Game Grumps made this game. It's the first game made by the Game Grumps, like their studio. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a dad dating simulator. Where you make a dad, and then you and your daughter move into a neighborhood, and then you date other dads, I guess. I'm still in the opening bit, but I made my dad, and me and my daughter Amanda just moved to this new town. Again, this is not going to be a long-running game on the channel, but I'm a big Game Grumps fan, so I want to try this out and see what kind of nonsense this is. Amanda and I begin to stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. We walk for a while and eventually end up in a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a very nice empty bench. We start to make our way over there when... Heads up! Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Hello. Arf, arf. He runs in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. No, pet the dog. But where do I pet the dog? Give him those head rubs. We need some chin scratches in here. Dare we try the butt pats? Give him those chin scratches. I give him some little chin scratches under his chin. Ooh, his tail's wagging at top speeds. You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. Well, you're traditionally not supposed to aim for people's heads. But I'm fine, thanks. I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Kenneth, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda only to find her sitting on the ground rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi! Your dog's cool. Old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. What? I don't know what that is. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? 10. She's a precious little youngster. Hey. Whoa! That's the Pokemon sound. My natural dad instincts kick in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. Oh my god! Brian, go on, Daisy, tell him about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there. Amanda, okay. This is fantastic. My HP is 80, Brian's is 80. Brag, daughter, item, flee. Brag. Well, Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. I lose 15. Brag again. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP. Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang, my high school doesn't even have a chess club or a computer club. Brag again. Amanda's in all honors classes this semester. Oh, really? I'm actually talking to Daisy's teachers about having her skip a grade. Even Amanda kind of bristles at that one. You lose 20 HP. Alright, can I heal? Grade card, band-aid, spelling bee photo. Let's use the band-aid. With a flourish, you produce a band-aid from your pocket, take a knee, and start to apply it to Amanda's arm. What are you doing, Dad? Being a protective parent. Anyone would agree it is an unusual gesture. You lose it. What? Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe. We're taking it out next weekend. How's that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Can't switch daughters. Amanda is your only daughter. Crap, I'm gonna lose. Fumbling through your phone's browser, you manage to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Wow, congratulations, Amanda. Daisy is getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row. He's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Did you have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? Crap. So I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. Yeah, we just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live too. Small world, yeah. Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house in the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscape. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up on us? Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to minor. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad. Let us never speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda O'Connor. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Go to the coffee shop, go to unpack, go take a nap. I want to go take a nap. All this sunlight is making me real tired. I don't think I have got enough sleep last night. You slept for 14 hours. Exactly. Dad tip number 29. Medicine is not always the best medicine. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps coming up from behind. Kenneth, bro! Hey. I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Oh. Bro! Bro? Holy, wow. I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. Ha, bro! Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Clean up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Oh, God. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Aw, thank you. Last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Aw. Are you babysitting? Oh. Nah, dude. River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute you're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and next you're both fathers. Where have you been, man? Oh. I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing?
Oh, man.
I mean Ashley. Ashley is her name. Oh. She actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Craig has Steve-O's voice, kind of. Oh, it is a little bit Steve-O-ish, isn't it? Twins? You have 3 kids? Oh. Ain't life something, bro? Right? Kegstand Craig is a father of 3. Huh? Kegstand Craig? Oh. Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. Is that the thing you do? Is that the thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg? Yeah. Right? I think the voice thing got mixed up there. It said Craig was saying that. That was Amanda talking. He was very good at it. Ah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog, and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. I brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, I promise I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know. Nice. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards. Catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. A bro brunch. All right, sure. Sounds great. Great. Let's get to that. Let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. A brunch. A bro brunch is a brunch. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Ew. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing. He said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs! He was jogging! He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day. And I'll take lots and lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise?
Oh.
Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck, I get to name it. That's what it'll cost me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly a pile of envelopes slide through the mail slot. Speaking of college... Amanda's logic dog is better than college. I agree, dog is way better than college. Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips up the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath a while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. We regret to inform you that we were unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter onto the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kinda saw it coming. I know I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Huh? Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face is the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Huh. Oh, before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So... You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I am secretly the mayor of this town. I'm gonna attend the union meeting. I'm going clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves. The lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man. You know, the ones all the kids are dancing to these days. Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to stay home and finish unpacking, go to bed, go out and watch the game? Question mark? Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. Yeah, that's exactly how I'd respond, actually. The game on TV, you know, Game of Thrones. At somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up with your white-collar crimes by this point. Maybe money laundering at least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about the drugs and crime thing, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Alright, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. I hope they have a fun night. I'm really glad Amanda has such sweet friends, even if I can never remember their names. Just as I'm heading out toward my room, the doorbell rings. Dad, number 14, shave. Who could possibly need anything from me right now? Do you know what time it is? I was just about to head out. I walk over to the door and open it. Hello! Oh my. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Okay, how should I do this voice? Like, is this a clearly... Because all the dads are going to be gay eventually, I guess. But is this like the clearly gay one? Is that Bro Fresco? Hello? Hi, I know it's kind of late, but I baked way too many cookies. I just can't have these in the house or I'll eat them all.
Yeah.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next door neighbor. Oh, yes, hi, I'm Kenneth. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van and thought I'd do the neighborly thing and bring you some. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right? Amanda pokes her head out of her room and immediately hones it on the cookies. Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda come back, and she's gone. Hey, Nor, do you forgive me? Forgive you what, dude? That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Oh. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, they'd have to be something wrong with them to try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant. Don't worry. You didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? No, not anymore. She died. What's this game about? I'm a dad and I'm trying to fall in love with another dad. That's the game. Oh. I'm so sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you, close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue at the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal. Oh my. Well, neighbor, I'll let you go to bed. See you at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Do you know Joseph is read as Yosef? Yosef? That makes sense. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to, you know, talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at the church down the street. Oh god, he's the church person too? And I made him the gay... Oh god. So, okay, I gotta do more like a Mormon voice then. Oh, I don't know, I wouldn't really consider myself a youth. You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. There is neither crumbs on her face or cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate them all anyway? The Emmas helped. Right. Well, kiddo, I'm gonna go catch the game. Have fun, Dad. I don't understand, but can you say what he do? Who, Joseph? He's a youth minister person, I think. So he helps like a church and like kids who join like the youth program at churches and whatnot. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just gonna pick up a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool, okay. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? Jim and Kim's? A big burned out neon sign hangs above the tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as the patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I'll pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. He talks like how I talk about sports. My team of preference. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in the bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Hey.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see some fresh meat here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Kenneth, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team. And I also love the game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. Wow! I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? Don't buy... No, I'm not buying her a drink. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the Game of Thrones over another beer. The Game of Thrones has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points, could they not use actual team names? That's why they have to, like, skate around what the sport is and what's happening. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for another team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team! Oh god, he sits alone, brooding over a beer and keeping an eye on the game. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I say my team is superior. That's where you're wrong. Since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, but with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on our mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Kenneth. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? Nah, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Okay. Are you a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? Shots, 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 shots. Ooh, shots fired. I love shots. Oh, I got hearts. Thank God. Hey, Jacob. Robert nods to Neil, who serves 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one over to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think that this is what making friends is. Okay, Kenneth. This guy's out of my friend league, but think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his jacket, his rugged looks, compliment his hand tattoo. The jacket. I like your jacket. Thanks. Been in the family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cool than I am, at least. Robert signals the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out. Not like forever. She's having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Be right back. Got a powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. I guess so. I gotta admit, this Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, I must really be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in the cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. Just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Kenneth. What the hell? So are we doing this or what? What? What?
Hey.
You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me and I blush. Do I lay it on smooth? Do I smile and nod? Or do I say no thank you? I don't like this guy, and doing his voice hurts my voice. He looks like a worse version of, like, if John Stamos aged badly or something. Oh, I'm gonna say no thank you. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Sure. He's gonna take your virginity? No, he's not, Craig. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What'd he mean? Are we gonna do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I sleep before I even get a chance to take off my shoes. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Craig. Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, early bird. How did I do the Craig voice? No, it was a little more. Rise and shine, early bird. So want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud, you still want to go get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Go back to sleep. I shoot a quick text to Craig to apologize for bailing and immediately fall back asleep. Oh, thank you, Evan. Yeah, I hit 1.3K a little while ago. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? I look over at the clock. It's 3:55 p.m. I have to be at the parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. I jump out of bed, throw on the nearest clothes, and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and check at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully no one will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing by his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns and looks at me up and down with heavy-lined eyes. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me out or not? Ugh, sigh. Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. You can't miss him. Gaw. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind. When suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Oh. What voice do I do this guy? Lucian. No. Lucian, now don't you have a third period to get to? Sigh, fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We are not cool. You must be Kenneth. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in. I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of one of the narrators in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye. J.D. Salinger? You mean the creator of Hollywood Stars and Celebrities? Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts into laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Now please sit down.
Oh.
Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and break for the door.
Sweet Manchego.
Remember to do the readings and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers?
I don't know.
Both, you know. Budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher conferences, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk it up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. What's he doing? I don't understand. He's meeting his daughter's teacher for a parent-teacher conference. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something was wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road.
I don't know.
I know how important art schools are to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money she clearly deserves. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to refill my water. These voices are killing me. Be right back. Wait. Alright, where were we? I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo.
Oh.
Yes? They ever catch that rye?
Oh.
Yes. What kind of joke was that? I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in the shock that Amanda was able to hide so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on.
Eh?
I pull up to the carpool. Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have a fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It wasn't a very productive meeting.
Oh.
I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. How does that sound to you?
Huh?
Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents also have dealt with similar situations.
Huh?
And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pulled to a stoplight and I Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep.
Huh?
Amanda keeps texting. She stifles at a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. What's her problem? I don't know. Either boy problems or she's mad she didn't get into that art school. Do you like Noah? What? No? Dad? Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Come on. I mean, why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just, my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend.
Huh?
Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. Aww. I like their relationship. I don't know. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. You watch 2 streams on one screen? That's impressive, dude. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Can you explain memes to me? Sigh. Which meme? All memes. Ugh. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TVs and video games try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, then it will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment, despite being an exact representation of establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one! Yes. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is! You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud? Speech! Amanda. Speech! 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 Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann O'Connor had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond, to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Huh. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping. Slow at first, then faster, more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. All right. Oh, hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at Dead Goth and Beyond. Band t-shirts. I barely know any of these bands. Cannibal Bone Party doesn't seem like music I would enjoy, but they must be really happy that a retail outlet is carrying their merchandise. Is like Cannibal Bone Party like Ninja Sex Party? I hope their parents are really proud of them. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. You don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said the blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it is clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Dressage. Do you have a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy, thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the t-shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Do you know I have the time now, 3:25, and I'll never sleep because I say that I will sleep? Damn, dude. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool! Long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it to the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. It's an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in their greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck! I can't steer on them damn near ice roads! Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die! I almost forgot! If you listen carefully, it sounds like they're saying, you're gonna die. That's because we are about gonna die. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little bit longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint. Callum and Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If they're sweet, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to the parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. Huh. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house. With a store-bought veggie plate. I am a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. So I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Oh. Welcome! I'm so glad you 2 are here! And you brought veggies! Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here! This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Oh my god. They stare creepily and say nothing. And then, of course, our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, God, no. It's the woman from the bar the other night. What the hell is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed? Hey, Dan. I'll have to go back and look for him. What? You'll have to. Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Kenneth, and his daughter Amanda. Remember you? Of course I remember you, dude. You haven't been here in a while, though. I check your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows what that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife's a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Have you met Matt yet? Who? Hey, Matt, come meet our new neighbors. This is Kenneth and Amanda. Amanda and I both give him a wave. Hey, I'm Matt. Nice to meet you two. Matt runs the coffee shop down the street. He bakes a mean carrot cake. He also knows everything about music. His record collection takes up a whole wall of his house. That's me, the music guy. That's a bit of an understatement. He used to be in a... Whoa, I'm just the music guy. Always stoked to discuss music. Tunes and stuff. That's so cool. I love music. You should try Geometry Dash. I've already played and beaten that game. Oh yeah? What kind of stuff do you listen to? Dad stuff, top tier. Almost songs of being sad. Dad rock. You know, with the guitars and the drums and the lyricisms about growing older and seeing the world changing before your eyes and you don't know how to deal with it? Oh, that's depressing. Hey. Buddy, I relate to that. Hey, yeah. Cool, alright. So, Hey. Right. Cool. Oh. Well, I'll be making the rounds. Feel free to stop by later. Is he afraid of people as you are? He might be. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I picked up some deviled eggs. Amanda grabbed a small paper plate, immediately began piling with baked goods. Ugh. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I have to go back to school? Go off to school. But I don't want to have to, do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh. They're going to talk about weather. Go. Dad, do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Goodbye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Here goes nothing. I look around at the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. It's the coffee guy, or is he the music guy? Did I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who's throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. Wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Who do I want to talk to? Burger time. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to him. Hey, guys. Kenneth, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Kenneth, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a whole night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrow at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have a kid. Wait, what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backyard. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in the army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, these things go south pretty quickly. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through his skin. Oh, God. You can see the bone popping out through his skin. Johnny Boy is screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during one of those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel over to us, laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck! Oh no, the ghost locked the doors! Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have escape buttons! Ugh. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing.
Oh.
Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. Really? Just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have the habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Ho 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 ho! Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little playdate for them. They do seem to be getting along really well. Oh, do I have to go talk to all of the dads?
Oh. Oh.
You probably didn't know this about Kenneth, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrill-leavable. I've tried to get his level, but I can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him.
Oh.
Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artiste? I've never seen him make a mistake.
Ah.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All the children of the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food is ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Oh.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're lost, just a single dad trying to raise a kid. Oh, Craig, these dad jokes are like grade A beef.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into babysitting games, she'll make a real killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Oh God, is Dad Book a thing? Yes, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I feel like it was a networking event. Wish I could have been playing Ice Road Checkers. I'm gonna get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it. You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least you got met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will if I ever figure out how social media works. So basically you're forming your own all-dad harem? That's essentially what this is, Craig. If this is like other dating sims I've played, now that I've met all the dads, I think I have to pick one dad and like follow that path. I don't think I can be dating all the dads at once. So... My voice is killing me, though. I've only been talking for an hour and a half straight, and it's really, like, killing me. Ugh. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Ah.
My plans were to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, throw a party, work on some stuff. Drink some honey and lime. Actually, I think I have honey and lime downstairs right now. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some honey and lime real quick. Good idea, Craig. Be right back. We had no more limes. I thought we had a bunch of limes left. We don't have any more limes. But we did have honey. So I just, like, took a giant, like shot of honey. Alright. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great! See you later. I'll watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Oh, that sounds so good. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think I was actually good at cooking. I'd use my powers for evil. Like, make baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of any real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of times I blazed through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I reach into the freezer to grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I've earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. About half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only causing me anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why didn't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Ugh, yep. But I know that now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? She pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go to school, are you? You weren't responding, and I was just... It was like... Just like when your dad... I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me, just... Please don't do that again. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go up to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey! I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well... I also thought about it and I'll try to give you more space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team O'Connor? Team O'Connor. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Yeah. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What's a social media platform? I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own.
Dad. Ugh.
Oh, I actually fill this out. Okay. On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby. False watching the History Channel for my children with dad puns. Sink into the blissful oblivion, sleep. Netflix and grill. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything in my survival skills. Castaway on DVD. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. Comfortable with crying. What did you want to do when you grow up? Technical writer for manuals and instructions, salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. President of space. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, oh my god. Romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. I'll go with Sean Connery. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, or being emotionally vulnerable. Oh my god. Honestly, the napping together sounds pretty rad. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. I'm only picking this one because none of the others even remotely come close to me. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can next get a cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. I'm gonna go with this one for obvious reasons.
Yes.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, so these are the 7 dads I can date, I think. Let me look at Brian. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, you are most likely to see how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. If you had one thing to take with you to a desert island, what would it be? Your fishing pole. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Deck building. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. You spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Yeah, I don't think Brian's what I want to go for. Matt's the workout type, not Robert. Probably Damien or Joseph. But I don't like Joseph's all like Christian-y. Damien's basically a cosplayer. Craig's all workout. Robert is weird. And then Matt and Hugo. Hugo's the teacher, Matt's the laid-back music guy. Let's try Joseph. Only because I feel bad that his wife is cheating on him. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me outside. How about that? Catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On a Friday night, you're most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you to Desert Island, be it my 6-string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. Ooh. What did you want to be when you grow up? A ship captain? What's your favorite movie? Feel-good movies? Love night in town with my wife. What do you know without the Bible? How can... Oh boy. Wait, what? Joseph Christensen? Joseph Christensen. Oh my god. What was Brian's name? Brian Harding. Great. Alright, Craig is like my friend. Craig Kahn? Craig Kahn? Craig Kahn. On a Friday night, get one last cardio session in, eat a lot of energy bars, a sub 6-minute mile, beer pong world championship, buddy cop movies forever. Yeah, he's all workout stuff. The end-all problem with this game is none of them are attractive to me, because I'm not attracted to guys. So... Matt Stella, Robert Small, Damien Bloodmarch. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. Alright, people in the chat, you've been with me this entire time. Who should I message? I'll let you choose who I message. Because I'm pretty sure whoever I message is, like, the path I go down in this game. Come on, Craig. Who's the sexiest guy to you here? We have workout guy, music guy, big burly bear grill guy. Other man, I don't like guys. Yeah, that's the main problem with this game. Like, I'm not, like, engaged in any of the guys because I'm not into guys. Like, I don't know if this is a game for girls to play ironically, or, like, a game for guys who are gay who, like the whole dad aesthetic. I mean, Brian did have a Pokemon game when I was talking to him. If I can play more Pokemon with Brian, that'd be pretty amazing. Alright, you know what? I'll just go with Brian. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging with Brian more, but it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey, man. Always love a good bird with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls and have a friendly little competition. Hey, Amanda. 1 second! You up for some... Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Oh yeah, I'm alright. I just got sad because I started thinking about how I'll never have telekinesis. If there's something going on, or even if you're just feeling sad, For you, I'll always be here for you. Thanks, Popsicle, but I'm serious. All I want is to lie in bed and be able to make barbecue chips levitate from the kitchen directly into my mouth. Well, I can't give you telekinesis, but I do have a solution that you might be pleased with. She had the 420. Those eyes don't lie. No, I think that she's upset about Noah or the school thing. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep it in the negatives. Oh boy, miniature golf. I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon? Come on, Dad. You tell me that this was just gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. Just mini golf. It's so much more than that. I just want you to know there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Ahoy there, mateys! Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they're already rented us some golf clubs for our mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that? Yes. All right, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh, Amanda. I don't think it's a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on. Aww. Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Aha, look at those two. They're two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get your mini golf on? Oh, you know it. Well... You a gambling man? Depends what's on the table. What are you willing to part with? How about the losers buy drinks tonight? Alright, but how we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Haha. Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one every time. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. May the best dad win. Oh, I actually play mini golf. I was not expecting this at all. Come on. Crap.
Dead men sink no huts.
Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here for fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right, it's just a game. A game with extraordinary high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Dad! Please, Amanda, please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep this streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Whoops! I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo.
Honor meeting. Into the bride.
Ooh, crap.
You've lost your
You only see two-way phrases? What do you mean, Craig? Crap.
You've lost your ball. You've lost your ball. Dead men sink no pots. You've lost your ball.
In Spanish, most Mexico, any phrase can be double-sided. I like double entendre. Yeah.
Dead men sink no pots.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this.
Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball.
I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present. I can feel the crushed weight of the four dads before me, casting a disappointed look upon my broken frame. I have failed you, fathers. For that, I am sorry. Man, that was some good shooting there, Kenneth. Why were there eggplants coming off of him? Brian and I eyeball each other, electricity shooting between us. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Gizzy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two go enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan. Kenneth, you cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourselves in too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away yelling about buried treasure. Jeez. Bless that kid's tiny rebellious heart. Well, I guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? Sounds like a plan. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which I'm now not jazzed about, considering I just completely blew it on the putt-putt course. Okay, Dad, you can do this. Just gotta drown my sorrows in some tropical loser drink and get out of here. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy little island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips up 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed-out pineapples. He sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. Invest me again? I think not. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Sorrow tastes fruity. Oh. My lawn needs are very particular. I hope you're up for the challenge. Oh, don't worry. I'll bring my own salt to promote healthy growth in a sustainable environment. Oh, come on now, Kenneth. I'm just having a little fun with you. I grumble and sip more of my fruity sorrow drink. Fine, fine. You got me on this one. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch that. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch that stuff that's real. Like long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. I have terrible news for you, Kenneth. No. No! Not them too! That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. Sorry, guys. We both chuckle and sip our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, kind of took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying to not become your father, then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream for me at least. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad. I've been okay with that until now. Now I must defeat him. If I do have to have that patio furniture that I haven't put together still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. So, Daisy seems pretty smart for her age. Yeah, she's a genius. Definitely doesn't get it from her old man, though. I'm actually a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly. To be fair, Scrabble is really hard. It is hard. I can barely make good words when I have the whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason, I think. Let's keep this moving. Oh, he's falling in love with him. So you have a dog? Sure do. I can't quite remember what it looks like. Oh, he's a little corgi. Always has a handkerchief around his neck. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I think I might need a visual reminder to jog my memory. If you happen to have any pictures of said dog, maybe on your phone. Kenneth, you wanted to see pictures of Maxwell, you could have just asked. Show me the goods, then. Brian pulls out his phone and flips through the entire album of dog pictures. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. What a good boy. I look around the room and take in all the kitcheny decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian. I gesture to it. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. What? Really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I looked over. He's right. But I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep, I went on a trip in Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, you know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear the fish right after we caught it. There were a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh, man. That was some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone has gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out too. Then all of a sudden it just starts running. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call out to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tuck the guy out. I get him up to the surface and then finally get straight with it. My biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque, I get onto the boat single-handedly. And you know what happens next? What happens next? The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail. Knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on deck, the fish is gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away. I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that giant Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Aw, man. Fishing's the life. Haven't gone enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. Oh, come on. I'm amazing at fishing. I'm the best at fishing. No one can outfish me. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers. We can sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes, maybe we can see who catches the most fish, so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Kenneth Good at Catching Fish O'Connor for nothing. I'm spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time. I'm real excited to catch way more fish than you, Brian. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to become a whole thing, isn't it? Probably. Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hang with Brian? It was okay. Oh yeah? He seems like a neat dude. I think so. I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging a hole without a permit. So we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed, and then she sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard being protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Oh, she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Oh! I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know, I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently on a boat on a lake for hours on end, with no promise of a tangible reward. The only companion being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your soul. Fishing's fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It's my constitutional right to outright refuse that order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold. I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops.
You know what? Let me mow your lawn this weekend.
Hey, Jacob. Welcome back, dude. So I S-ranked with the date. Soft boy 1 out of 3. So I guess there's 3 dates with the boys. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumble, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. Wonder if I got any coupons today. The nice mailman slides a couple of letters in a yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to try to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a close look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She's probably has headphones on. Amanda! She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you want this big old yellow envelope from HIA. HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Oh, I like her room. The Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out the letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed the interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the most expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say that I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch the ship sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and Amanda, slow down, you're going to choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention the students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we all get the professional photo editing software for free? It's so nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommates are going to be. You have to take a survey online. They match you with someone with familiar majors and interests. I bet we're going to be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't get me started about bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Yeah.
Ooh, they let you have animals in the dorm if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I could get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake? Maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh boy. I think I'll leave that all up to you. She's so excited I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So you know I had talked to Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park with these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, if I get tears in my burrito, it's going to make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, let's see. Can we do Brian again? I just want to get Brian out of the park. Hey, DZ and I are going fishing tomorrow. Are you in or out? Oh, I have a message from Brian. Oh no, I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted up my abilities as a fisherman to Brian. Now he's challenging me to another dad-off. Hey, F, how's it going, dude? I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere near close enough to being an expert. Still, though, I have to accept. Sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all those fish. Make sure your mower is in good working order because you're gonna be all over my lawn this weekend. Meow. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour I had previously forgotten existed. Man, that's going to be a rough start. Amanda! Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen, eating a cheese stick, biting it off to pieces, piece by piece like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that. What? It's called string cheese, not chompy cheese for a reason, Amanda. Did you just call me here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique, or what? No, Amanda, we have to go fishing tomorrow. Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you? Nope. My stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Though I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to beat Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember that last summer how I applied for a job at that coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and said yes. On the first morning, there was a line at the door, and with half an hour, I severely burned my hand. They told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that thing. Of course I remember. What does it do with the fishing? The burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. You can lead a horse to water. What do horses have to do with fish and burns? Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You wouldn't understand. It's a dad thing. Please try explaining it to me. Okay, Brian's just... He just thinks he's so much better than me, and he purposely reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him in his own game. What is this game about? This game is about me being a dad, and I'm trying to fall in love with other dads. And that's the entire game, Felipe. Is that what you think is happening here? No, Amanda. Okay, I know what's happening here. Alright, Pops, we should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning? Night, Panda. That didn't help, and I think I repressed some sadness with my father. I'll deal with that later. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait, and wait, and wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. You used the wrong lure. I look up and see my father, just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up to grab a different one, but all the lures in the tackle box are the exact same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. My boat tips over and I fall into the water, sinking further and further. I see the multitudes of fish that have been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. One fish swims at me. He has Brian's eyes. You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're trying to catch trout, buddy. Oh my god. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. You have very good reading? Oh, thank you. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. No, he's not. He's still in his Hawaiian shirt. Okay, this is my biggest criticism so far of the game, is the art assets are very minimal. Like, in, like, past games like Katawa Shoujo or, like, even, Honey Pop, you would see the characters, like, if they would change clothing, you'd see the clothing change. Like, I get that there's limited assets here, but, like, you can't say he's decked out in fishing gear when he's just standing here in his Hawaiian shirt. It doesn't make any sense. Alright. Water's empty again. Gonna refill it. Be right back. Sorry. Nope, I'm back. Sorry about that. I swear, when I play games like Isaac and whatnot, I have to do less talking. It's so much easier. This is fun, though. I do like this game overall, I think. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. Daisy's falling asleep next to him. Early bird gets the worm, buddy. You ready to fish? I was born ready. My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. Hop on in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it. Woof, woof. Brian's dog immediately hops out into the driver's seat, wagging his tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir? Maxwell, what can it sit? Maxwell obediently hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy. Amanda settles in next to Maxwell, and Daisy immediately falls asleep. You ready for an adventure? I'm ready for the glory. I struggle to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly on the radio, and I watch the trees pass by. I brought everything we need so we can catch some trout and have a nice little fire and enjoy the nature. My, fishing pole's in the shop, getting it tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course, it's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours, though. Right. I stare at the forest lining the highway. The sun is just barely over the horizon, scattering dusky pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the brush. After a nice quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto the dirt road. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens up to a magnificent lake. Well, we're here. I step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us barking. The kids wake up and wander to the shore, where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Brian and I carry the tackle box and cooler down to the edge of the lake, where he has the canoe waiting. Ah, great! It's still in one piece. Hold on, help me out here, Maxwell. I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Woof, woof! Alright, your turn. Brian hands me a lime green life vest. Maybe if I fall in, you'll save me. If I fall in, I'm counting on you to rescue me. Suit yourself. Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. You kids want a fish? I'm good with just throwing the rocks into the water. Amanda hurls a rock into the pond with gusto. Yeah, take that, water. Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them. Daisy, don't you want a fish? I think catching fish is kind of inhumane. We're going to explore the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Alright, be safe. Don't go too far. Brian puts the life vest around himself and throws all our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place looking out over the front of the boat. I get into the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake. Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get up so early. Yeah, I know, that's pretty common fisherman knowledge after all. Fisherman knowledge that I am knowledgeable about. Still a gambling man? You know it. Let's see who can catch more fish. You can catch more than one? Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm going to catch, obviously. I was thinking something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn. Custody of our children? More than that, let's say, if I win, I get your weed whacker. That's double entendre. The Whack Master 2000? That's a limited edition. But if you win, you get my pole saw, the Reach and Cut 3000. The cordless version? That's the one. Shit. The Reach and Cut 3000 is state of the art. My weed whacker's a prized possession, but there are those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that have been begging for a pruning. You're on. We shake on it. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. What yo ho ho? I watch as Brian ties the lure and does some stuff I can't quite allow with this fishing pole. He casts into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and pole in my hand. Because I'm such a pro fisherman, I anticipate a lot of quick physical movements over the course of this fishing session. Alright, my nubile body is now lithe and pliant, perfect for wrangling every trout in this lake with my bare hands. The eggplants in like the water is just like freaking me out. I take a pole and try to tie an elaborate looking knot to impress Brian. The classic hunter's bend. I learned that one in my youth. Yep, this one isn't coming apart anytime soon. With this knot, I will cast my heavenly line upon the unsuspecting water and deliver unto us a bountiful harvest. I look over to Brian. He doesn't seem to be paying attention. Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can. And the lure flies off on the line and sails far away, landing on the lake with a loud sploosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. The cold air drives the pressure down. Go ahead, take my pole. I know it's hard switching to a new pole. You're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Brian hands me a pole with his pole with a smile, and I just sit there. I feel like an idiot. Whoa.
Match that fish. Match of the day.
Oh my god, I'm bad at this.
Catch of the day. Nice match. Nice match. Catch of the day. Nice catch. Now you're fishing. Match of the day.
This is really weird.
Now you're fishing. Nice match. Now you're fishing. Now you're fishing. Nice match. Now you're fishing. Nice match. Now you're fishing. Catch of the day. Match of the day. Nice match. Catch of the day.
See you later, dude. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Nice match. Nice match. Catch of the day. Match of the day.
The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly and the line starts to run. Reel it in! I finally get the fish up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net. It's all yours. I lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. The fish is bigger than all the other ones Brian's caught. The pole saw is mine. The entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. I should have taken the life vest. All of a sudden, I'm embraced under the water and pulled into Brian's arms. I'm finally dragged upwards, sputtering water. All of our gear floats on the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time. You alright? Does that count as one? Well, seeing as all of the fish are now swimming safely back in the lake, I guess so. Let's get you to the shore. We row back to the shore with Maxwell in tow. Oh my. Once we get back to the beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt. Dots of lake water glisten in the sun across his strong back. Man, all that general contracting must have built that guy like an ox. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. I'm gonna get a fire going so we can dry off. Wanna hand me yours? Yes, okay. I reluctantly take off my own shirt to toss it to Brian. I suddenly wish I had done more sit-ups in my life, or any sit-ups at all, really. Another thing to be blessed in, stupid, sexy Brian. You might as well fry that shirt up. It seems like it's the only lunch we'll have. The day's young. We can fish from the shore. Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit up and try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple of lures out by the water's edge. We probably gotta have the kibosh in the competition for now. Until another day. My stomach growls. Are you hungry? Oh, I'm fine. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars. I have a small child. I'm flush with snacks. So now, we're back to waiting. Where did the girls go off to? Shouldn't they be back by now? I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're a couple of smart kids. That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. They've probably established a small rural government by this point and installed themselves as leaders. Here you go, bud. Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. Ugh, I've always hated how this stuff smells. Really, I've always kind of liked it. It reminds me of being outside. Maybe you and I have different sentiments of the outdoors. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops at my feet and looks at me expectantly. I hurl the stick as hard as I can towards the tree line. Maxwell bolts after it, running as fast as his stubby legs can carry him. Which consequently is not very fast. It's very cute, though. Nice throw, Kenneth. I turn away so he can see me blush. So he can't see me blush. Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good morning, Maxwell. You're a very good and speedy boy. You're the world champ of fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? I give Maxwell a few good pats on his backside. While I'm playing with Maxwell, fish being routinely pulling on Brian's lines. I watch Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them, frying up in a cast iron pan. Before we know it, it's a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods looking totally unscathed. Whoa, Dad Bod Patrol. I'm gonna have to issue you both a citation and demand you both put your shirts back on. They're a children present. Brian tosses me my now dry shirt. I pull it over my head. Thankfully, I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. Where have you guys been? Studying entomology. What? We are playing with bugs. I expected you guys to be more covered in, like, mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended. What do you got? What do you take me for, a child? Amanda puts a hand on Daisy's shoulder. Right. It's incredible. I've never had fish this good. Yeah, it's great. Old Harding family recipe. Why are your pants wet? Well, Amanda, we were out there on the lake and then I accidentally tipped over the boat. Don't worry, all the gear floated to the surface, so we didn't lose anything. Right, Kenneth? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Hey, Jimmy. This is a new dating game from the game Grumps where you play as a dad trying to date other dads. I know exactly how it sounds. I can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even out humbles me. He's trying to beat me at everything, including my world famous sense of humility. We finish our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decide to head out. After cleaning up the camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell into the back seat. The poor pup falls asleep in a cuddle puddle with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day. Also, you never answered my text from earlier? I haven't checked my phone in, like, the last 3 hours. Why would you say? Want us to bring anything? Nope, not that I can think of. If you want to bring anything for yourself, by all means, but I think I'll have everything covered. After cleaning up the camp, we pack up the station wagon. Okay, I read that already. Been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you guys home. I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. Hey, Vang. I don't play these games usually. I'm a big fan of the game Grumps, and this game just came out today, so I want to like play to support them. I'm only playing it today though. Don't worry, this is not a recurring thing. I've only played like 3 or 4 virtual novels my entire life, really. This is a very awkward, weird game. I just want to finish dating this one dad, and then I'll be done for the night, I think. Hey, sleepyhead. I open my eyes and realize I have dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wipe a bit of drool off my chin. Oh, hey. I was resting my eyes. Just in case we suddenly have to jump into any sort of conflict, so I'm super awake of it. Oh, awesome, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. And ready to fight with my strong arms. It's all good. You earned some rest, buddy. Thanks for coming with us today. I had a lot of fun with you. Thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually. Glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah? You too. Take it the easiest. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. Amanda and I get inside and immediately collapse onto the couch. Long day. Yep. I was so close to that pole saw. Pole saw? Yeah, Brian and I were competing to see who could catch the most fish and... Ugh! Stop! Why do you care so much? Amanda Panda, just look at that guy. He so obviously got my number and he's rubbing my face in it. Dad, I love you, but you're kinda dumb sometimes. Dumb or clearly the superior dad? You know what? I don't have any of the energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. I'm going to bed. Night. I am a tired slug. Amanda, that floor is disgusting. I don't care. Well, night, honey. Night, Pops.
You know what? Let me mow your lawn this weekend.
Alright, one more date with him, and I think I'm done with him. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I tried to make sure she's okay, so I opened the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing's happened. Go away. Amanda. Get out! Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. At least she tried. Yeah, exactly. I'm a good dad. I tried. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever is bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops the frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up, takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hang on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her how to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Yeah, maybe it's boyfriend issues. In the beginning of the game, she mentioned a boy named Noah, so I'm assuming maybe it's something to do with Noah, or she's mad that she's going to different schools as her friends, or she's sad because her mom passed away and she doesn't like being like in a house with just her dad. As I put the bike away, she stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her favorite ice cream like it was nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I forced her to talk about it, I'm only gonna make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah? I wanted to say about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong. I get even more scared when I feel I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, you don't have to tell me about it if you don't want to. But whatever it is, know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understood. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. Sorry you are sad, but I support you. That you looks like a 4. 100% heart with 3 candles. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been... You're such a good dad, Ken. Aw, thank you, I try. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh.
I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California? Emma R.
Huh.
I guess you're not technically wrong. It's good to have fallbacks like that one. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? She's been spending a lot more time with Grace and MP. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me that they were busy studying the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah. And, that's a thing. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you! I learned it from the worst.
Oh.
Anyway, so the only person I told about my crush was Emma R., and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody to go get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for like 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Aww.
So I went to the mall anyway. I got to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R., which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm off, and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because she is, of course she does, and Emma R. just, like, glares at me. Grace. Nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... I know! Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything to me. I'm like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most elegant way of saying things. I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which has only further contributed to my shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R. asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and... Sorry, I know it's a lot. You still following? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R. says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an ridiculously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a real terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm a terrible friend, then stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And she left me. She left me on read. And then, wait, left me on read? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. I know, because there's our read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are. I'm going to not pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while it's all happening, I'm talking to Emma P. How mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that stuff about me? I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat I got kicked out of. Josh, this combo is super real. This combo is way too real. What you think of this game so far? It's very well written. Biggest problem is the artwork. It doesn't vary enough. Like, a lot of them have like different faces and whatnot, but like when it says the characters dress up in their fishing gear, but they're not actually dressed up in their fishing gear, it's a little annoying. The mini games are fun. The voice acting is. I wish there was more voice acting besides just grunts and like oohs and ahs. But I guess that makes sense. But yeah, this is fun. It's a cute game so far. Again, I'm only pursuing one daddy tonight, and that's all I'm doing really in total. But I think it's pretty good. It's very impressive for their first game. I'll put it that way. All right, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is everybody dropped me. Half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Yeah, I know how that feels. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kinda mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid nothing thing to be upset over. Manda Panda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But I'm not thinking it's kind of dumb. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. Whew. It's one of these two. People are going to come in and out of your life. It's just how it works. Not every friendship is going to last forever, so cherish your friends while you have them, and when it's over, don't dwell so much on the bad stuff. You had some good friends with Emma R, but you guys grew apart. Learn from it and keep moving forward. There are so many new friends to make, and they're going to be so much cooler than Emma R and the rest. Ultimately, this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that well, that's their problem. I'm going to be a really good dad, apparently. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda goes to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Manda Panda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh! This is the real game right here. Oh, man.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright. Let's do this third date, Brian. You totally added the panda in there? Because he switches between calling her Amanda, Panda, Manda, Panda. He says like 1,000 different things. You know what they say about third dates. They get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream daddy? I'm sure, or I can't commit. I signed up for a legit reading of this dialogue. Oh, shut it, Josh. Alright, let's meet our daddy. I spent the day lounging around the house in my bathrobe and slippers, committed to enjoying my day off as a testament to dad laziness around the world. Hey, Maine Taylor, how's it going? Third coffee of the day and doing my second word jumble in pen. Man, is this the life. Hey, this one spells door.
Oh.
You're still taking me to the fair later, right? There's a fair?
Oh.
Dad, it's literally around the corner from us. It's not ringing a bell. I came home yesterday with cotton candy. Nope, nothing.
Dad.
I gave you a teddy bear that I won, specifically stating where and when I got it. Came on everyone feeling the feels. Yeah, did not expect it to get that heavy all of a sudden. That got so real so fast, and then it ended so sweetly.
Huh?
Seriously? Amanda walks to the windowsill and slides the drapes open. There's a big Ferris wheel in the distance. Oh, right, that one. I thought you meant the other carnival. You're coming with me, right? Gosh, honey, I don't know. I've got all this. I look down at the mug of coffee and the word jumble in my hands. Pressing business I need to attend to. Amanda points to my word jumble. Park, dog, clock, cereal. I knew that. I totally knew that. The secret word they all spell out is pool. Hey, you're pretty good at this. Now you don't have an excuse. You're coming with me. Amanda pushes me into my bedroom and forces me to change out of my bathrobe. Wear something nice. I want some arm candy tonight. You're my daughter. That's weird. Got it. And no flip-flops. Not after last time. We don't talk about last time. Amanda and I step outside and follow the faint sounds of carnival music. So what's the first thing you're going to do at the fair? Eat greasy food, like deep fry everything and put it in my mouth. I don't care if it isn't tasty to start. I don't care if it is tasty to start. I believe that deep frying process can transmute any non-tasty thing into a tasty thing. Yeah, arm candy's not a good word for that. Especially when you're talking about your dad. Please don't throw up at this time. I know my limits. You said that last time. I was still calibrating. I'm dialed in now. You'll ride the rides with me, right? If you're looking for someone to ride scary rides with, that's a straight veto from the dad constituency. However, I am happy to stand at the fence and take blurry pictures of you riding the rides as per dad custom. Define scary rides. Josh, this girl talks like you. Anything that moves. Well, you're no fun. Maybe I'll find someone at the carnival who'll go with me. Wouldn't that be a surprise? Yeah, maybe one of your friends from school will be there. Like, who's that one with the eyebrows? Teresa? She's got mono. What about the one who vapes? Alex got suspended for vaping in the school bathroom. Well, I hear the carnival rides are fun as a solo rider. Then I'll have no one to puke on. Or will I? What? Hey, look, we're here.
Huh.
The carnival's packed with people from all over town tonight. Screaming kids run around with cotton candy and buckets of soda clutched in their grubby fists. Colorful lights flash all around us. I feel like just smelling the air will clog my arteries. Let's go over to the greasy food carts first. Amanda leads the way.
Huh.
I know my favorite one is around here somewhere. Wait a second, is it Brian? Brian? Wow, look who it is! Sure enough, it's Brian and his daughter Daisy. Brian has the same confused look on his face that I'm sure I have. The only good thing about the fair is the lemonade. Dude, that's true. Like fresh made lemonade with those big fairs and the really big cups are really good. The problem is they give you way too much ice and you get like barely any lemonade. What a coincidence that we all happen to be here at the exact same time, the exact same place. Wow, this is so weird. Can you believe we all just happened to come to the carnival at the same time, on the same night? Yes, Daisy, that's so strange. How bizarre. Brian. Kenneth. I can feel my competitive fire burning inside me again. Last we met, Brian had made a fool of me by besting me at fishing, then out-humbling me in front of my very own daughter. The best thing is the Zeppelis. I don't like Zeppelis. They're too messy to eat. They're just hot fried dough. I don't like Zeppelis. I still want that pole saw. There's plenty of Midway games here. Okay, how about we hang out as a team and explore the carnival together? Yes, Amanda, that sounds like an amazing idea. Let's all go and do stuff together. Amanda and I follow Brian and Daisy as they lead us towards some rides. I can't believe Brian's here. Dad, you need to relax. Daisy and I have been spending a lot of time together. She helps me with my algebra homework, and I've been corrupting her young soul with rock and roll. She's really cool, but you and Brian won't stop complaining about each other. Oh, he's complaining about me? No, Dad, that's not what I meant. If you and Brian would just talk to each other, maybe you would see you had a lot in common. See, now I gotta turn up to 11. Brian's getting obliterated.
Oh.
Dad, you need to chill. Please chill, for my sake. I'm chill. I'm so chill. I'm like stupidly chill. And once I prove once and for all that I'm clearly the better dad, I'll be so chill you could call me liquid nitrogen. I will destroy him.
Ugh.
Dad. I spot the entrance to the Midway. A perfect opportunity. Hey, Brian, check it out. Want to get a couple games in? That sounds fun. Maybe a little friendly competition? No, we wanted to check out some clowns over there. Amanda, you're scared of clowns. Overruled.
Dad.
Fine, let's play some games. We spend the whole night in there. I'm filing for emancipation. Oh, lighten up. I'll win you something nice. And I'll win you something nice too, Daisy. I'll win more nice things than Brian. I'd like to see you try. Brian and I glare at each other. We've been at it for longer than I like to admit. Amanda and Daisy sigh heavily at each new game. Brian and I challenge each other to. Their arms overburdened with stuffed animals and t-shirts with rainbows airbrushed onto them. For every game I win, Brian seems to answer back. Dad, please, enough. Just one last game, honey. So, Kenneth, we're tired. What's the ultimate prize? Oh, we're tied. What's the ultimate prize? I spot from across the Midway. We lock eyes. It swims in a bowl of water. That goldfish will be mine. Absent-mindedly is the word. Amanda, sweetie, how about I win you a goldfish? If it'll get us out of here, great! I look over to Brian. He doesn't say a word, but our locked eyes confirm it. The person who wins the goldfish wins the night. Looks like skee-ball. You any good? I am the best skee-ball player to ever grace this earth. Think you can handle me? Still willing to put up your weed whacker? Only you're willing to part with that pole saw. The double entendres are so strong right now. Lawn grooming equipment goes to the skee-ball champ. We share an earnest shake.
Ski that ball.
Crap. Crap. I got one. I got one. Hey, I got one. Aww. Hey, I got one. Come on. Do it for Brian and Amanda Panda. He's gonna give some pull. Oh my. The bell sounds and lights flash. It feels like things are moving in slow motion. The guy running the booth points at Brian. My worst nightmare. I fall to my knees, grasping at the dirt between my fingers. How can I let it come to this? Dad, you're making a scene. I am defeated. The attendant reaches up and dumps the goldfish into a plastic baggie. He hands it over to Brian. Brian hands the fish to his daughter. This is for you, sweetie. Dad, don't we have to give the proper resources to take care of this goldfish? We don't have the proper resources. I think it would be better as a peace offering. Amanda, do you want this? Amanda, we do not accept gifts from the enemy. That would be lovely. Amanda, no. She places the goldfish in Amanda's hands. I promise to take care of him to the best of my ability, but you should come visit him and develop a relationship with him. I have a feeling he's going to miss you. Amanda, I think I'll name him Brian. Like daggers through my chest, child. Hey, who wants to check out the Ferris wheel? Yeah, I want to ride the Ferris wheel. Of course. I'll hang out and watch you guys. Still not a fan of carnival rides. I'd be happy to ride some rides with you kids. I'm just kidding. I love carnival rides. I'm the best at them. Oh my god. We traverse the fair and end up at the relatively short line for the Ferris wheel. It doesn't seem like a very popular ride. Daisy and Amanda chat excitedly. I can feel Brian glaring at me. So how'd you think of that tug? How'd you do on that trig final? Way better than I thought I would. Those cosine problems still tripped me up and I drew a cat instead of answering the questions. My teacher gave me a point for effort. Wow, is high school really that easy? Absolutely yes. The School of Hard Knocks, though, that's another story. Amanda playfully punches Daisy on the arm. Welcome to the streets. You check out that art book I gave you? Yeah, I love that section of female photographers. You have good taste. You know, I bet your photos will be in the book someday. Daisy, stop or I'll cry. They're too cute. Next! Amanda pushes me forward. You first! I sit down in the carriage. And now you! Daisy pushes Brian to the carriage next to me. Before I can say anything, the ride operator closes the gates. Now, wait a second. We're gonna go get some deep-fried pickles. You two take this time to work out your differences. Hold on! Get along! Amanda and Daisy rush off to the crowd. The ride starts moving. I sit in the Ferris wheel with my arms crossed, not talking to Brian. I don't even know what Amanda's talking about. Neither do I. Our carriages creep slowly upwards. Ferris wheels are boring. Could this ride go any slower? Oh, it's too fast for you? That's not what I meant. How could this get any worse? Suddenly the ride jerks to a halt with us at the very top of the wheel. I can hear the faint yell of the ride operator down below. Sorry folks, ride's stuck! Guess a raccoon must have stolen a key component to the motor. They're very crafty animals and frequently attracted to shiny objects, so it makes sense that they'd pilfer something like that. Anyway, it'll be some time before we can settle down, get y'all down, settle in and get cozy. Well, and hey, no hand stuff while you're up there. Well, and no mouth stuff either. Well, this is just great. I look down over the expanse of the carnival, I have to admit, but it's a pretty good view. Hey, Unitron. I spot someone down at a food cart melting cheese onto a pile of steaming steak and peppers. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Why didn't we get funnel cake first? Yeah, no hand or like the hand stuff. Come on. My stomach rumbles. Oh, I know that sound. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out some fruit leather, offering it to me. Cherry or mango? I don't want your stupid fruit leather. Brian opens one and starts eating it. Fine. My stomach growls again. Goddamn, why didn't I take the fruit leather? We sit in silence as the crowd begins to form under us. A group of carnival workers attempt to restart the engine. I suddenly remember that I have a tiny book of word jumbles and golf pencil in my pocket. I pulled them out and started working on a fresh page, determined not to look at Brian. Hey, I always bring a puzzle book with me too. Brian pulls out a small puzzle book of crossword puzzles and a pen. Are you kidding me? I throw my book of word jumbles off the side of the Ferris wheel in a fit of rage. Ooh, I bet we can find it when we get off this thing. Here, you can do my crosswords. Brian holds his book and pen out to me with a smile. Absolutely not. Why do you hate me so much? Hate you? Why do you think you're better than me? What? I don't think I'm better than you. Okay, so you're just offering me fruit snacks and crosswords out of the kindness of your heart. What? Yes! A likely story. All you do is brag about your smart kid and your landscaping and your stupid weed whacker. I'm sick of it. And all you do is one-up me every chance you get. The only thing I wouldn't win is the one-upping other people competition, because you would win that, because that's what you do. I don't do it on purpose. Wait, what? You're messing with me, right? No. But I don't think I'm better than you at all. You and your daughter are amazing. I thought we were competing just for fun at first. But the more we started doing it, the more it felt like you must hate me. The more we did it, the more I wanted to impress you. There were times when I did want to beat you, Kenneth. But really, all I wanted was you to like me. Oh my god. I feel like such an ass. Brian, I'm so sorry. This whole time. It's all so clear now. Is this what Amanda was trying to tell me? I've just been projecting my own insecurities onto you. Everything about you makes me feel inadequate. I think I was just trying to tear you down to compensate for my own low self-esteem. I feel like a total idiot. Damn eggplants, though. It's the eggplants and, like, the raindrops. Or, like, the water drops. If I'm being totally honest, I think that you're really cool and strong and a good dad. And you're really... Maybe we don't go there just yet. Anyway. I have a lot of respect for you, Brian. I'm sorry I got so weird and jealous. I think if you're willing to forgive me, we could probably be good friends. We sit in silence for a second. Can we start over? What do you mean? From the beginning. Brian holds out his hand. Hi, I'm Brian. I take his hand and shake it vigorously. Hey Brian, I'm Kenneth. It's really nice to meet you. Great shirt. Thanks, Kenneth. Brian and I look at each other. We both smirk over this silly little game, but it feels good to be on the same side for once. Alright folks, thanks for being so patient. Turns out the raccoon didn't steal apart, but was instead still rummaging around in the inner workings of the engine. We've formed a wary yet mutually beneficial truce. The carriage starts moving and we find ourselves down on dry land in no time. Brian and I wander around a bit looking for Daisy and Amanda. You know, getting stuck on the Ferris wheel could have been a lot worse. I'm glad we worked things out. Me too, buddy. Now that that's over, we can both get home quietly, enjoy our evenings. Agreed. Dad! What? Amanda and Daisy run up to us. I think you kids will be pleased to find out Brian and I have worked out our different... Dad, that's great and all, but Brian's in trouble. But Brian's right. The fish, Brian! What? Daisy and I got in the log flume, and when we were going down the hill, Brian just flew right out of the log, and now he's hanging from some pipe on the ride. We have to save him. But Brian's right. The fish! Brian the fish! Oh, right. Come on! We sprint over to the log flume, spotting Brian the fish stuck up in the rafters of the ride. We'll get you down, little buddy. We have to get to Brian before the fair closes. Who knows what'll happen to him? But the fair closes in 10 minutes. I guess we need to hustle then. What's the plan? Well, one ride around tracks lasts 90 seconds. Brian's hanging from a pipe right above the drop, so you'll have a window about 10 seconds to grab him. Wow, did you... I can totally see you saying, but Brian's right. Wow, did y'all just go to do all that math in your head? That's really impressive. I just counted. It's not impressed. I'm so proud of you, honey. Okay. The raptor is pretty high up. How are we going to reach him? We all think for a second. I've got it! Brian runs over to the midway, to the last game that we played, and snags the pole from the game attendant that they used to grab stuffed animals. See, like, he doesn't come back with the pole. I think this will do the trick. Amanda presses 2 ticket stubs into my hand. Here! These are our last 2 tickets. Brian's fate is in your hands now. There's no time! Come on! Brian leads me by the hand to the entrance to the log flume, getting there just in the nick of time. Looks like you guys are the last ones. We take our seats on the slippery vinyl. The ride operator pulls the bar down over our laps.
I don't know about that.
You ready for this? The log starts drifting down the fake river. Unnaturally blue water sloshes over the slide, soaking my shoes. This is gross. You know how earlier I said that I was the best at carnival rides? The ride jerks forward and I let out a small yelp. That might have been an embellishment. Our rickety log makes the slow climb up the track for the most grueling minute of my life. I see him! Hanging from the rafters just before the drop of our beloved Brian, the fish, not the guy. Are you ready? I don't think I can reach it from where I'm sitting. It's all you, buddy. Brian presses the fishing pole into my hand. Oh, God, I don't know if I can do this. Hey, I believe in you. I gulp. I can do this. I can do this. I need to match 3 of the same species.
That fish.
That's easy.
Catch it for bait.
Did I really need to do that? Was that... With the precision only attainable from playing midway games at a competitive level, I hook the baggie that contains Brian the fish and place it onto my lap. I did it! I grasp the bag firmly. He'll be nice and safe around during the... Oh god, the drop! I momentarily forgot there was a drop! It's a big drop! Oh, it's coming up real fast. Oh man, it's a big drop. So when I told you that I had sort of over-exaggerated my proficiency with carnival rides, it turns out that I had under-exaggerated just how bad I am with them. I am utterly and completely terrified of carnival rides. Brian looks over me and takes my hand in his. I'm right here. We can do this. He gives my hand a squeeze as our log tips over the edge and flies down the drop. Ah! A wall of water rains down on us. I realize I have my eyes squeezed shut and open them to find Brian still holding my hand. He smiles at me. Did you have a new haircut? I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing. That wasn't too bad. Told you we could make it. Brian and I walk off the ride and approach Daisy and Amanda. I hand the baggie to Amanda. Brian! Hey! No, the fish. Aww. I mean, hey, thanks for saving the fish. Don't thank me. That was all your dad. Aw, shucks. It was a team effort. Yeah, you all used your special skills to get him back. Brian got the pole, Daisy did the math, and you got the fish. And I did nothing. I didn't get to do anything cool. Well, honey, I'm sure you... Hey! What are you guys doing up there? That was totally dangerous! Amanda steps in front of us all and plants her feet. Listen, dude, it might have been totally dangerous, but I'll tell you now, I'll have you know that we triumphed over more than just your silly rules today. We overcame adversity through teamwork and friendship and love. We band together to achieve a common goal, and here we stand stronger than the sum of our parts. And for you to... I actually don't care! The fair is closing! Just get out of here! The ride operator wanders off. Haha, you really are a sparkling conversationalist. We join the crowd of fairgoers slowly ambling back to the parking lot. You kids want to stick around for the fireworks? Ugh, do we have to? I've never seen a child less enthusiastic about fireworks. Yeah, can we just go home? We've been hauling all these prizes around for hours. My back is killing me. You kids run ahead. We'll catch up with you later tonight. And now for some alone time with Brian. Amanda and Daisy skip along. We'll probably find them at home later, curled up on the couch, watching long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. Brian and I sit down on a bench a little further away from the rest of the crowd, who's all gathered to catch the fireworks.
Hey.
Hell of a day, huh? You can say that again. Hell of a day, huh? This is the one time I'll let you outdad me. Ha! I'll take it. I breathe in the cool night air as the first firework launches and explodes in the sky over the fair. I'm glad we talked about all that stuff. Me too. It's good to have a friend like you, Brian. The fireworks launched to full swing, bursting around us in a rainbows of reds, greens, blues, and whites. Will I play the steel mode? Probably not. There's one more thing I have to admit, though. What's that? I don't know anything about fishing. Brian burst out laughing. Oh, buddy, I know. What? You knew the whole time? I mean, you weren't exactly subtle about it. I can feel myself blushing. He laughs again. It's okay, it was cute. If you're interested, maybe I could teach you sometime. That's what friends do, right? The laughter dies down. We watch the fireworks a little longer. I can tell he wants to say something, but he's having trouble getting it out. You know, it's kind of funny. What is? You're not fighting anymore, but I still feel like we've left some stuff unresolved. Oh, lawn mowing is still happening. We're cool now, but don't think I forgot about that. Brian laughs. No, it's not that. Don't you feel like there's maybe something else here? Too hard for me? Yeah, too hard for me. Or is that just me? Looking at Brian, his smile illuminated by the crackling embers falling through the night sky, I suddenly understand what he's talking about. Oh. This whole time, the emotions running so high, I realized what I've really been feeling. What I thought was jealousy was actually... It's not just you. Brian inches towards me. You know, it's hard paying attention to the fireworks when you're right here. Here we go. He and I lean in and our lips touch. He places one hand on my shoulder, then another at the base of my neck, gently pulling me closer to him in a warm embrace. I feel safe. Brian pulls away for a moment and smiles. I guess now we get to compete over who's better at kissing. Brian stifles a laugh and pulls me in for another. I'll accept that challenge. Sure enough, when I get home, Amanda and Daisy are passed out on the sofa, surrounded by giant stuffed animals. Amanda's snoring drowns out paranormal ice road truckers still playing on TV. I turn everything off and throw a couple of blankets over the kids before heading to bed myself.
That was a great date.
Only an A, not an S? Come on. Oh, I have to date all the dads? Oh, okay. It's like, Honey Pot. Woo! I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Kent. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad! Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Who do you think you are, my daughter? For literally my entire life, yes. I'm kidding, you're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would be fill my heart with glee. Oh yeah, Vang, I fixed her issue. It was boy issues and friend issues. The boy she liked was actually dating one of her best friends, and they were lying to her about it for months. And then all her friends just plain up ditched her and abandoned her. I'll lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special. I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week. I know I told you not to make a big deal about this, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! Yeah, it was definitely... Yep, you were right, dude. I think you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal ice road truckers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you'll like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door.
Hey.
Oh my god, it's all the dads. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here! Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with crunchies in the middle. Oh, it's the best. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone is having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Hey, bro! Bro! This is a real rager, taking an older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed with a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Dude, don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel. Oh, that's his daughters I never met. Oh, the daughters are cute. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hey, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. No one will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, okay? Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you settled in this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at church events. We've got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Kenneth. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda go into her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and she pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at the art school. Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, young adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. Hey, man. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I have a fresh batch of the talking banana breads ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. Oh, it's his son! This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. I see Daisy and Amanda in the corner of the party and walk up to them. I swear, if you two are planning another parent trap, relax, Abby. We already won the first game. We're just having a friendly chat. Tell me more about college. Slow down, kiddo. You're not even in the middle school yet. But I wanted to go to class in my PJs now. I mean, nothing's stopping you. But Daisy, I hear you. I know you're stoked about college and skipping grades and taking over the world with science, but you gotta enjoy being a kid. Growing up is weird and scary, and eventually you'll be able to rent a car, but you gotta get through middle school in one piece first. Now you wish you were going to college? I wish I was in 5th grade. I want recess and snack time back. Cherish it while it lasts, girl. You got a big future ahead of you, but I don't want you growing up too fast on us, alright? Alright. Thanks, Amanda. I ease away slowly. Amanda seems like she has a handle on the situation. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on the back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I, also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you're my only friend. You were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this moment, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Kenneth, if you cry again, that is too real. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figure we need at least one photo together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Ugh.
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally, unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the backyard where Brian's sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are going to get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. Oh, God. I take a seat next to Brian as the last guest makes their way out of the party. Nice job. I couldn't have thrown a better party myself. I smile. So are we doing like opposite competition now? Yeah, we're just gonna compliment each other relentlessly. I bet you could do more push-ups than me. I bet you're better than computers than I am. I bet you could trim a tree faster than I could. I bet you could de-ice a sidewalk more thoroughly than me. I like this a lot better. Brian blushes. I nestle myself into the soft space between Brian's shoulder and chest. No matter how many times he washes that shirt, I bet he'll never get the smell of campfire out of it. Not that I mind. Got a long summer coming. Interested in some more fishing trips with me, Daisy and Amanda? As long as you save me again if I fall into the water, I'd be happy to. Gotta sneak in as much father-daughter time as possible before Amanda heads out. Also, be careful. She's probably going to try to steal your dog and take him with her to college. I also get the feeling Daisy might try to stow away in her suitcase, so watch out for that. The sunset casts a pink glow over everything, and a quiet calm seems to descend upon my backyard. It reminds me of the lake. I'm glad we're not rivals anymore. Me too. Although I don't think I'm ever gonna be more productive than I was when I was trying to one-up you. Ha! Maybe a little friendly competition is what we both needed. I sigh and nuzzle against Brian a little harder. I am the cuddle champion. We'll see about that. Oh, is there a minigame for cuddling? Aww. That was super sweet. I expected this to be a lot more like sexually charged and kind of like gross and whatnot, but that was actually a really sweet game. Well, everyone, thank you for joining me for this very weird game. Again, I'm not going to be playing more of this on stream. This was just because the game came out today and I wanted to support the game, Grumps. Hey, thank you, Unitron. Much appreciated, dude. You did a do. I did a thing. Ballad of a Fallen Dad. Honestly, the best part of the game was the Pokemon segment. Hey, there's Greg Miller. And all our dads. Aww. A game from the Game Grumps. That dad bod, though. He looks a lot more hillbilly there, though. His belly looks a lot bigger. Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. Awesome. Alright guys, thank you all for joining me tonight. I know this was a weird stream that not a lot of people stayed along with. For those who stayed along with, I greatly appreciate it. Splatoon 2 is out tomorrow. I will be picking that up. I don't know when I'll be able to stream it because I'm having people over tomorrow. But hopefully we'll get some Splatoon 2 late tomorrow night. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the Discord chat. Night everyone. Bye-bye.